someone stops me in the street and says, "What is Hemlock Grove about?" You have 15 seconds. Go.
No, for sure. I mean,
It's about
I think
metamorphosis
like,
from adolescence to
for
adulthood,
sure, I want someone to question.
human to monster,
I hope the audience will
monster to human.
like. I hope that
That's a good answer. I'm going to keep that. So, but how do you feel Hemlock Grove differentiates itself from other supernatural series out there?
I mean, I think it focuses on the adults of the story as much as the teenagers, whereas some others it's very a kind of teen-oriented series, and but it is also much about a coming-of-age story about these teenagers in these kind of same love triangles as the parents experienced, and this cycle that goes on. I mean, a big symbol for the show that appears in it often is the Ouroboros, which is the snake swallowing its own tail, which is, I mean, we will make the same mistakes as our parents. And
Now, a lot of one of the big themes, as you mentioned, was transformation. The whole concept of a monster. What do you feel makes a really good, scary monster?
I mean, the scariest are the most beautiful in this show. I mean, I think what is the most outwardly monstrous in our show is actually the sweetest person, and the person who is the most outwardly beautiful is the darkest, most wicked person. I mean,
very good. Thank you very much.
we have a outstanding werewolf transformation. I expect that's not unlike a home birth. It's just a lot of screaming and blood and pain and awe at this thing that happens all the time. And I think people will be pretty surprised with what we do there.
And speaking of the audience, so they're going to get to see the first series right away. I mean, just go episode to episode. If they really want to hunker down for a weekend, they got this. So how do you feel about it? What are your thoughts on that?
That's exactly how it was designed to be consumed. I mean, we had been looking to get into TV, and when we saw the House of Cards announcement with Netflix, we're like, this is where we have to be. This is the future of TV. And the model with the straight-to-series, we got to write almost the entire series up front and structure it almost like a 13-hour movie. And because that's how we watch TV, we binge watch. And so it was not a situation like on a typical network where week to week we're wondering what these characters are doing next. We knew exactly what was going to happen, and hopefully that pays off for the viewer.